And welcome to another segment of real conversations across the state of
Across
across
Mississippi.
the great state of Mississippi. Exactly. Yes,
Amen.
Rogers. Let's talk. All
What's
right.
happening? What's happening, cuz? What's happening? What's happening? Talk to
Listen,
me.
we spoke with Ellis. We spoke with Mike. They both
That's
played
right. That's
different
right.
positions. Ellis played on
Right, right.
defense. Ellis said, hey, they're going to have to hunt if they want this thing. If they're going to want to win, their defense is going to have to hunt,
And,
right?
and basically, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing, baby. They hunting.
You
They
see it?
hunting.
Can you see
They
it?
got the defense right. They got the defensive back where they need to be at. Keep it heel from going deep. Keep it Kelsey from catching underneath. They're doing a
Uh-huh.
great job.
Okay,
Come
now,
on now. You got Mahomes ain't even got a touchdown. Mahomes
listen,
ain't even got a touchdown.
Mahomes is doing the best he knows to do, but guess what? The players are now getting so many penalties that it's getting ready to damage the brand of Kansas City. It's almost as if
Well,
they are willing
yeah.
to sacrifice penalties.
They was acting like they were arrogant.
Listen,
They was acting like they was arrogant.
I really believe Kansas City been doing this all year. It's just now coming to the forefront. When you see all this type of behavior, this is not new to them.
No. Mm-mm.
This is
And
not
then
new
you
to
can see, once they did their lineup, it really threw me for a loop. They ain't got but two defensive linemen. They got 5 doggone linebackers and 5 defensive backs.
Mm-hmm.
I said, wait a minute now, what kind of defense that is? So they had 2 down linemen, Kasu and the other boy, number 55, I think, or 59.
Uh-huh.
And then they had 5 linebackers and 5 defensive backs.
Roger, listen, I don't know what's going on, but Kansas City is not, they're not in their flow of how they actually play.
Yeah.
And you know, you can hear the commentators even saying this is not the Kansas City Chiefs we know.
Right.
Look,
They get a lot of, I mean, I love Tampa, but they get a lot of flags now. Referee call a lot of flags.
Uh-huh.
Owner of Kansas City too.
They are. And
they call a lot of they cause a lot of flags on Kansas City now.
Kansas City been doing this all season.
That's what they do.
They're so used to getting away with it with the arrogance. You can tell by when the referee say flag on the play penalty.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they looking. Hey, the honey badger looking like, hey man, y'all supposed to call this on me. I'm the honey badger, baby. I'm the honey badger. You can't call this on me.
No, that's right. That's right. Look, man, let's talk about Antonio Brown out there. People were sleeping on Antonio Brown. Okay, I remember when the season started and people thought Tom Brady was crazy. He said, man, look, I'm going to bring Antonio Brown home with me. I'm going to be responsible for him.
Exactly.
I'm going to watch him. And I think that was great sportsmanship. And
but
also,
guess what, though?
Brady knew what he needed to win. He knew they had a great chemistry.
That's right. That's right.
As it relates to playing and winning.
That's right.
Not just playing, but winning. Talk about that.
But Antonio Brown was in New England now with Brady. Brady brought him to New England and put him in his house. Antonio Brown. But that didn't work out with him. And so that's when Brady left for Tampa. And Antonio Brown said, I'm going to Tampa. So they got a chemistry together now. They got a chemistry together. You know, they started in New England when the Pittsburgh Steelers decided to let him go. Then the Raiders, then New England. Then he was with New England. So he wanted to play what he wanted to play. So he at home now.
And see, Brady understands him. See?
Yeah.
But and guess who just scored that last touchdown going into halftime? Guess who just scored that? Antonio Brown.
That didn't look like a catch, but I give the catch.
Hey, it is what it is. Hey.
That was just joking. That was a catch.
I'm looking at Kansas City. When you see 3 on the board, to me, 3 says pressure. I'm under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I don't know which way to go, but I better put some points on the board, right? So they did it again. All right. And then you got 6, which is good because to me, for Kansas City, they better whenever they get an opportunity because Tampa Bay is playing defense so well that they will have to put points on the board every opportunity they get, if it's a field goal or not. So, I mean, touchdown, field goal, they got to get some points on the board to boost the morale. Because
Yeah.
if you look at Mahomes, ran and got 1st and 10 on his own, and he seemed
twice.
like he was struggling. He seemed to
I
be
think I think
struggling.
he got an injury to his toe, his big toe. And
Okay.
that's kind of like the nucleus of your foot, your big toe, because that keep you balanced. So but I think they took him in there, they probably gonna give him a shot or freeze it up. Hey, this is the last game, baby. This is the last game. If the toe break, it break. This is the last game. You can wait till next season. You know what I'm saying? You can wait till next season. It'll be all right.
Listen, we heard from Mike Spurlock. He said there won't be a game next week.
Exactly.
So
it won't be a game next week. It is what it is right now.
Mm-hmm. So
but I told all them non-believers in Tampa Bay, all them non-believers, they call me a bandwagon jumper. I said, I'm not a New England Patriot fan. I'm a Tom Brady fan. Tom Brady fan.
And Tom Brady has around him what he needs to be successful this year. And, according to Ellis, he has something to prove. And a lot of people are saying that Tom Brady has something to prove. The Patriots are out. The Patriots were out early on. The Steelers, that's my team, they were out early on. They played a good game this year, but Tom Brady is still there. Tom Brady is still there. How do we know? Because he's at the Super Bowl right now. That's
at 42, 43 years old.
Listen, he's still able to get the ball out of
down the
field and make touchdowns happen.
And that's what he do.
So we're talking about a veteran.
But you're talking about a GOAT. You're talking about the man that been in 9 Super Bowls. 9. Mm-hmm. And won 6.
Okay. It's looking pretty. It's looking pretty favorable for him right now.
And Pierre Paul, the one nominated Pierre Paul to play defense, was the person that beat him 2 of them Super Bowls. They're playing with him now in Tampa Bay.
Listen, Tom Brady has everything he needs to succeed. It's his game to lose if he does lose tonight.
It's his game to lose.
It's his game to lose. Let's talk about Gronkowski.
The grunt, baby, the grunt.
Where did he come from?
He come from New England, baby. He retired. Brady said, "Hold up." He said, "Hold up, baby." Hey, Grunt, yeah, he retired after 2018, and then when Brady went down to Tampa, he said, "Hey, Grunt, come on out of retirement, baby. Give me another year. You still got it in you." See, Grunt was on. He was a host on the show.
Oh wow.
He was a sports announcer, but then he said, "No, I'm tired of that job. I got to go back down here with Tom Brady."
And that's what you call loyalty.
Right.
Tom Brady has people who are loyal to him. Now
that's what they don't understand.
I can't say the same about Mahomes because we got Mahomes seemingly limping tonight. And when you're limping, that means somebody done sacked you a couple of times to me. I could be wrong. They need to be
all the plays in the same game. Okay. But they started the second half.
The second half has started.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I just hope that going into this second half that the morale continues with Tampa Bay. And
I think Kansas City probably gonna get some momentum and start doing what they usually do.
Talk a little bit about Mahomes in the second half. How does he act?
Well, he never actually had to be in the second half, baby, because he ain't never been behind before. So this is something new to him. This is something new to him. Right. So Tampa Bay guys said, wait a minute now. We the team that usually come from behind, but now we are ahead. So we got to learn how to stay ahead.
And my husband always said Tom Brady is a come from behind type. type of quarterback. So it
In
didn't even matter.
almost every Super Bowl, he's a come from behind. Exactly. If you go
Doesn't
look at the
matter.
Super Bowl, that he won, he had to come from behind.
Now, this kid has played Tom Brady. He's seeing him again. And this thing is like it's got him in a daze, you know, kind of like Muhammad Ali would talk crazy and get the opponents to going. I'm seeing some roughhousing out there, unnecessary now. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's showing it's poor sportsmanship on Kansas side. And that's why I said the brand is seemingly being diminished during this Super Bowl.
Let me explain something to you, ma'am. Patrick Mahomes is worth $500 million. Okay, let's get that straight now. $500 million. He got reason to be cocky. But if he lose this game,
his stock goes down.
It go down. But he's still worth. But see, you got to understand, all those are incentives. If he win this Super Bowl, he probably get $30 million. You see?
Let me talk about Antonio Brown. The game is back on, and so I'm going to go and watch, and we're going to join back here later so we can talk about after the game, if that's okay with you, Robert. And so Antonio Brown, when he caught that touchdown pass, his stock went up tremendously.
Yeah.
They can talk about that. That's my boy. My heart goes out to him because of how they tossed him around. The Saints said, you can come with us. Then they dropped him. You had people just dropping that kid, man. And all he wanted was to be great. And so, you know, now his stock is going up and we're getting ready to go watch the second half of the Super Bowl. I'll meet you back here. What you say?
I sound like a winner, cuz. That sound like a winner. See y'all later with real conversations across Mississippi.